Hey you guys, my name is Shyla and I also go by Salty MUA, and this is my first official YouTube video, so thank you guys for all being here and for sticking around. If you haven't already seen me before, this is your first time seeing me, go follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. That is where I am the most active right now, and my username is Salty MUA, SALTI MUA, and if you want to learn how I did this look, stick around. And let's get started. What's up, babies? It's Shyla, aka Salty, and welcome to my first official YouTube video, you guys. I've never filmed a video specifically for YouTube. I've transferred some stuff from TikTok, but we're here officially and I'm excited. Now that I've got that out of the way, without further ado, let's get into a little quick introduction. I am Shyla. I'm a makeup artist in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I go by Salty. That is my platform name. That is my nickname that I have given myself, mostly because I've always been known for having a salty ass attitude. I know sometimes that's nothing to be proud of, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I got a mouth on me, okay? What can I say? You want to talk shit to me? I'm going to talk shit back. You want to make fun of me, roast me? I'm going to roast you back. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Don't get it twisted though. I never said I was good at it. I am not good at it, but I try. I'm a mama of 4 babies. I work from home, I do freelance makeup, I do social media, I'm a Halloween lover, and this is me attempting to get into my Christmas spirit because it's never been like a super happy time for me, but I've decided that I'm going to be the one to change that this year. I'm going to make it happy for me, I'm going to make it happy for my kids, and we're going to start doing makeup tutorials on YouTube, and we're going to start out with Christmas looks. This is also not limited to just glam, soft glam. I also, like I said, I'm a really big Halloween lover, so I love special effects makeup as well. So if you want to see something creative, let me know. If you want to see a Christmas glam for a Christmas party, Christmas photos, like, you let me know what you want to see and I will do what I can to make that happen. To continue this talk while I start my eyebrows, I'm using the Benefit brow pencil. So when I say that I will do what I can to make that happen, I also have ADHD, and so things slip my mind. They slip my mind really easily, and so I don't like to make promises on certain looks that I'm gonna do, but I will promise that I see the comments, I look through them, I decide, and if I don't do it right away and you're like, okay, it's been 3 weeks, don't lose hope in me. It still very well might be in my plan, but I've got like 6 others in front of it too, you know what I mean? So I will do my absolute best, okay? With my brows, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh my God, look at that. No, trust the process, okay? I promise you, these are going to come out so good. They go on really blocky at first, and honestly, this pen, or not pen, this Benefit brow pencil, they don't last me long at all because of the way that I do my brows, and that's why a dip brow is probably a lot better for the brows that I do on myself. But I really like this pencil. Super easy to use, super pigmented, stays in place, and that's what matters. Okay, and this is where I really want you to trust the process, okay? I'm gonna take a spoolie brush right here and just rub the beginning of my brow. I don't know what you call that. The beginning, the tip, that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Right here on the brow. Make it messy, because we are going to clean it right up. Don't worry about the mess. Just get the spoolie, get the product all over. And this is what makes it look like the brow doesn't have such a harsh line to start out with. And it doesn't look so blocky. I'm going to clean these up with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie Concealer. This is full coverage, waterproof concealer. One of my absolute favorites. My first favorite is MAC Cosmetics, but I'm all out, so this is what we're using today. And I'm just gonna start with putting a few dots underneath the brow. And you can see that pigmentation right there on my arches. That is microbladed. I hate how low it goes, so I do cover that with the concealer as well. And I'm using my concealer brush by Sigma Beauty. This is the F70 brush. Very thin, very precise. God, somebody teach me how to speak today. That would be great. Another thing about me is I love to always stand out. Obviously, I love contacts and wigs. This is a wig. I have contacts in. I love to switch up my look Like every chance I get, I never stick with the same hair color, and that's why I started wearing wigs. It prevents my hair from being absolutely fried all the time. So they're really fun. I really have a lot of fun with this. I love standing out. I love being extra, getting dressed up, like super dressed up when I don't even really need to. That whole vibe is totally something I can get with for sure. Added a few more spots on the top of the brow, and you really just shape it the way that you want your brow to be shaped, and go slow and start above the brow, because you know, if you start too low, it's harder to fix. If you start above, it's even easier to fix should you make any mistake. And what I like to do after I've got that shaped out is just use my finger to press the product into my skin. That makes it melt into the skin a lot more smoothly than if you were to use a beauty blender or a brush. Our fingers are our greatest tools, you guys. I also do my brows this way so I can bring them up higher. It makes your face look more lifted. It gives you more lid space for your shadows. And the way that I like to do my eyeshadows also is a lifting effect. I like to look snatched as possible. So I lift my brow, and I lift my shadows, and I lift my liner. And sometimes I will use P. Louise eyeshadow primer or primer potion by Urban Decay, or I will just bring the concealer that I'm using for my eyebrows down onto my lids and use that as my shadow primer also. I know you guys are noticing, so I'm just gonna call myself out right now before you can. I don't know, I can't figure out where my eyes should be. I know that they should be at this part where the camera is recording, but it's been a process to try and figure this out, so bear with me. Hopefully by the second or third video that I post, I will have it down and I will know where to place my eyes. Put your primer down or your concealer, whatever you decided. You just set it with powder. I'm using my One Size powder and just gonna rub that all over the lid and along my brows to keep them nice and cleaned up and keep that set in place so it doesn't move. You can use a translucent powder, you can use a pressed powder, whatever you prefer. I'm a really big fan of this One Size translucent powder. I have not tried the pink one yet though, and I really want to, but we'll see. Okay, so now that that's all set, we're going with candy cane vibes on the eyes, and so we're gonna do a red shadow white liner, and we're gonna go with this red shade from the Muerte palette by Melt Cosmetics. This shade is called, bear with me, Corazon. I don't speak Spanish, okay, but you get the point. And with the red, I'm going to start lower on my lid and bring it up like a wing, because that's what I mean by I apply my products to give a lifted effect. We even go wing shape with my eyeshadow. And we're gonna apply the liner to go along with that as well. And I'm just using this Sigma blending brush. It's the E25. It's a little flat, but also fluffy on the end, so it is like my favorite blending brush to use. Very precise application when it comes to the product. It's fluffy enough to spread it across, flat enough to lay it down, if that makes sense. We're going to do the exact same thing here. Lay it on the lid. Right where that crease starts, that's where I stop. And then you bring it upward towards your brow. And fill in that space right here in that inner or that outer corner. Just like you would do if you are one that does a winged liner. You would do the same thing. You start from that corner and bring it into that depth. I once took a class that said that the color red as an eyeshadow still acts as an irritant to your eye. They're like, what do you think of when you think of red? Think of wounds, you think of irritation, you think of this, you think of that. And they taught you that that's a possibility to why eyes will water if you're using a red too close to the eye. Well, guess what? I'm a rebel and I do it anyway. And yes, it does in fact make my eyes water sometimes. And I brought that down to my inner corner just a little bit. Not too much, not too pigmented. I buffed it out a little and we're gonna leave it at that. And we're gonna apply white liner. I got the eyeshadow on my wig. It's okay. At least it goes with the look. We are using the NYX Epic Wear white waterproof eyeliner for the second part of this look, and we're going to just do a sharp cat eye wing and go down the inner corner also. This is a really good eyeliner. I was going to use my KVD pomade, but apparently I've had that for way too long because it is solid. It is rock hard and it is not going on any type of brush whatsoever. Okay, let's get this wing nice and sharp. I should spray this first. I need to spray and set the eyeshadow first because it's transferring onto the white eyeliner brush. Let's let that dry. I knew that was gonna happen too. I told myself that that was gonna happen and then I still forgot to set it. Okay, that's much better. That was a little messier than I would have liked it to be, but she's coming along nicely. So I'm gonna speed through this next one also. Okay, liner, she's done. She was a pain in the butt, but she's done. It's almost too good, this NYX Epic Wear waterproof liner. I tried to clean up the edges of my wing with a oil makeup remover like I do every other time, and it was not coming off. It took me a minute, baby. But that's okay. We got it. She's cleaned up, she's sharp, and now we're gonna do the fun part, glitter. I will do a glitter any day over a shimmer, okay? And today we're going to do a white glitter on top of the white liner. Yay! I'm gonna go over the liner with a Kiss lash glue, and then we'll set the glitter right on top of the lash glue once it gets nice and tacky, just like you would do the lash. And I'm probably gonna make my eye like glue shut because of how thick I did this wing, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, it's so pretty. I love glitter so much. I love it so much. It's just like a pure serotonin boost to put glitter in your makeup. Okay, glitter and liner's all done. I just love the effect that a loose glitter gives rather than a shimmer. I used to be a really big hater of the loose glitter, but she's grown on me. So I'm really excited. So I'm not gonna do foundation today. Today I'm going to do the Makeup by Mario. It's almost gone. You can tell she's really well loved. Skin enhancer and the Makeup by Mario Skin Perfector. And with the enhancer, this is just like a balm. And it's a bronzer, but it's really sheer, but also really, really buildable. And it just evens your complexion out. But the finishing look with this on, I'm obsessed with the way that my skin looks with this on versus any foundation. Even like my most favorite foundation cannot make my skin look the way that this makes my skin look. So we're gonna go with that. I've been doing this for a few weeks now with no foundation and loving every second of it. And you bring it down to the neck. And this, because this is a balm, that's why you perfect it, why you set it with the Perfector. And I am gonna go over this a few times to give myself some more coverage. And I still use concealer with this too. Okay, now that that's all spread nice and evenly, you can see that that's given me quite a bit of a tan. I'm going to set it with the Perfector. And this is setting powder, highlighter, and bronzer all in one. And you just set that enhancer all over. And that gives a nice glow to the skin as well with that highlighter mixed in there. I love this. It's one of my favorite products that I own. Conceal, don't feel. Okay, and when I'm doing my concealer, I blend it out with the concealer brush and then I pat it in with my fingers. Oh, my dog's barking, I'm sorry. And look how seamless that blended into the product that I have on my face by Makeup by Mario. And I'm just going to take that same brush that I used to apply that and dab it on top, and it blends it right back in like so. So we're just gonna blend this out again. Get really close to that inner corner. Sharpen up that liner since it would not come off. We're blending that in a little bit. And now blend the rest of that in with the finger. And then that brush, the remaining product on it. Boom. And then we're gonna set that with our One Size powder right here. I think I'm getting a sty on this eye right here. It hurts to the touch for some reason. Yeah! Okay, I'm having so much fun. I'm starting to get into these vibes, these Christmassy feelings. I'm loving this. I'm also doing a Christmas, like a sexy Santa boudoir shoot. Boudoir. I don't know how to pronounce anything, and I think you guys are learning that pretty quickly. I'm excited to do that shoot. I've got some cute little fits coming. So if you guys want to see that, definitely follow my Instagram because that's where I post all my photos from every shoot that I do. So this is the One Size HD Blush Trio. I've never tried this before, so we're about to see. Oh, it's got some shimmer, some highlight. I'm going to mix this peachy tone with the highlight, and we'll go in with that. Can't be that bad, right? Oh, that's cute. A little more. That orange highlight, that is to die for. Oh my god. I love this so much. I was questioning the orange tones, and I take it back. Questions, statements, concerns, take it all back. Okay, that was really annoying. I was recording my before and after of the mascara by One Size, the Fantasize mascara. They sent me these products, so I've never tried them before, and I wanted to show you guys the before and after. But my phone was out of space. Sad, I know. My phone was out of space, so it looked like it was recording, but it wasn't. I'm investing in a camera for Christmas, just so everybody knows, so this won't be happening for very long. But this mascara, I'm about to put on the second application at least, so y'all can see what that looks like. But I love this. It is like the length, it's not too much volume, which I don't need a lot anyway because I'm going to put on fake lashes, but this is what they look like with 2 coats on. Right up there with the, what's it called? It's one of my favorites. The Melt Cosmetics Supernatural mascara. This applies pretty similar to that. So if you like that one, you will like this one. I'm getting my wig so dirty. Spray. And that's the NYX Plump Finish. Okay, last thing before I put on lashes is the Lip Snatcher by One Size. We're going to apply this. I'm obsessed with red lips. One more fact about me, I love a red lip, and I own a million, and that's still not enough. So I'm not gonna worry about liner this time. Oh, that smells so good. Oh, I love the smell of lipstick. Okay, I did an oops and did too much on that inner corner. There we go. Okay. I'm all Christmassy. I'm obsessed. Hold on. Okay, there is the lip. I'm loving what this is turning out to look like. Let's put on some lashes. These are Juvia's Place Nubian lashes. These ones are called Egypt Light. And these are one of my favorite lashes. I love Juvia's Place. I'm not even gonna lie, I honestly think this whole look looked better without the false lashes on, just because they take away from the liner. So we're gonna do no lashes today. Topping it off with some House Labs highlighter. I always apply my highlighter with my fingers. Do some on the nose. Notice I didn't do any contouring today. I just wasn't feeling it, and that's the fun thing about makeup, is you don't have to do everything the same every time. You don't have to do what everyone else does. It's so much fun. And last but certainly not least, MAC Fix Plus. This spray is so good, especially because it's cold outside and our skin gets super dry. This is a hydrating spray. It's got vitamin C. It's wonderful. So that is the last product for today. This is the final look. I absolutely love it. I think the no lashes was an excellent call on my end. If you would rather put lashes on, definitely do it. You're a full glam girly. Do what you want. I love this look. If you love it, let me know. Drop a Santa Claus emoji and let me know what you guys want to see next. I will put all of the products that I used linked below. I love you guys and thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye.